Hello guys, I am a 24-year-old who's trying to lose 100 pounds. I just got a house. There's a lot going on in my life. I'm gonna give you guys a random lunch vlog since I need to be more consistent about posting content, okay? If you're new here, my name is Sarah. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. I am currently eating over 100 grams of protein a day. I'm exercising. I'm on my way. I'm 25 pounds lighter than my heaviest weight currently. I'm only 27 days in though into my legit fitness and health journey, and I've lost around 7 to 9 pounds. Obviously weight fluctuates within the last 26 days. So I'm super locked in now. I spent 2 hours at the gym today. I'm going to show you guys what I'm making for lunch and just have a little chit chat with you guys, show you guys how I make my homemade coffee and lattes. So stick around, subscribe if you like this vibe. I'm trying to be a little slay content creator queen. So please have a wonderful time watching this video. Hi everybody, can you see me? My hair is sopping wet. It is pouring rain today. But today is Tuesday, October 7th, okay? My kitchen is a mess, as you guys already know. I have this chicken Alfredo from Aldi. It's extremely good. There is apparently 3 servings in here. You guys might think I am obese, which I am. But I'm eating this entire bag. It is 3 servings, but there's 630 calories for this entire pack, 39 grams of protein. And it's super duper good. It has carrots, broccoli, peas, or whatever in there, chicken, pasta, and sauce. I've had such a long week already, and it's only Tuesday, guys. I can't even imagine. This is the pan I'm about to use. This is my old pasta sauce from yesterday. I'm gonna turn it on. These metal pans are supposed to kind of preheat a little bit. Last night I got a very high quality night's sleep. I've been trying to go to bed significantly earlier, 9 or 10 o'clock. So I get pretty good sleep. I do wake up at 5 in the morning though, just for reference, guys. This morning I had a 700 calorie breakfast with, it's always 46 or 44 grams of protein. I went to the gym for nearly 2 hours. I went and did one of my clients. Then I went to the chiropractor, and now I'm back at home. It is currently 12:30. Okay, I need to clean my whole house. I'm so embarrassed. I try not to use a lot of oil, guys. Oil is extremely calorie dense. I always put a little bit of oil in, and then I always put some water in the pan. Oops. Pan is way hotter than I thought it would be. My bad. This is how this pasta stuff looks. There's little chunks of Alfredo sauce. I already logged my food. After this whole pack of noodles, I'm going to have 900 something calories left. It's funny how I'm screaming, but I forget I have a mic. So you guys can probably hear me. But as I just showed you, I pour a little bit of water in there, and then I just basically steam this for a good 10 minutes or so. I'm about to make myself a homemade iced latte as well. Come, let me bring you with me. This is my little coffee corner, even though it's always a mess. But I don't know if you guys could see, I have all my cutesy little things. So first and foremost, this is my own homemade vanilla syrup, handmade, homemade. There is vanilla beans, real vanilla beans in there. And here we have my Nespresso. I love my Nespresso. This is one of my favorite pods, is the Ice Ligero. These are super good. I'm literally making my lattes in plastic cups, guys. Please don't judge me. I know you guys are gonna get very mad, but it genuinely just tastes so much better. And I always take these with me to go when I'm getting my kids. So I'm gonna make this right now, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge so that I can finish eating and cleaning and doing whatever I gotta do. And then I would take it with me when I had to pick up my kids, if that makes sense. And that's when I drink it. So recently I started trying putting sweetened condensed milk in my latte. This is super high calorie, so be very careful. There is 130 calories for just 2 spoons of this. I'm going to do only 1 spoon. Another reason I only do 1 spoon is because it almost becomes less coffee-y, if that makes sense. I don't think that makes any sense. But it's because it's so creamy and thick and white. It's I feel like it almost cancels out a little bit of the coffee flavor. Not literally, but this is how much I'm putting in right now. And I just dropped the whole spoon in there so it could melt together with the coffee. And this is probably bad, but I'm still going to put a few pumps of my vanilla syrup in here. I'll probably do 4 pumps. My homemade vanilla syrup, for reference, is significantly less sweet than like if you were going to use like a Torani syrup or something. See, and you could see the natural vanilla bean in there. This is like actually cooked on the stove. I'm also going to put some salt, guys. So that's another thing I love to do is I put a little bit of salt in there or like a little dash of cinnamon even. I'm going to do that too. Hold on. This is like the secret to like really good coffee, guys. It's just the most random tiny hints of additional ingredients. I'm going to slip in a tiny bit of this cinnamon in there. I like cinnamon a lot. So there we go. Now I'm going to set my coffee on. And it's going to brew directly into my cup. But you guys get the gist. I actually started uploading some shorts recently. And I'm super excited. I'm gaining like subscribers slowly. It is extremely hard to gain subscribers on YouTube. I don't know if anybody on here does YouTube or like understands. But I've been doing YouTube for so many years. Obviously, I'm super inconsistent. So I'm not even complaining yet. But it is so hard. I'm going to use Fairlife milk, guys. I always use Fairlife. I put about that much. It's like around half the cup. I'm wondering if it's a little bit too much. Let's do a little bit less. I feel like I always put slightly too much. Does that look good? Okay. I put milk first. And ice after. Because if I put my ice in first, all of the ices stick together when I pour the milk on top. Okay? Okay, now I'm going to fill this with ice. Do one more ice in here. I was going to use that. Okay, so now your espresso's done. You're going to mix in this white stuff. Because this is so hot that it will melt it. And that's how it's going to blend very well. I don't know, guys. I think an espresso is just so good. Like, I don't know. I have tried people's Breville machines and homemade espressos and all that, and I feel like they do not compare to an espresso. Here's my latte. Looks so good. And of course, I try to get as much as I can. Here it is. It's stunning. I also know how to make my own vanilla foam, guys. I just am kind of steering clear of it because it's so addicting. This is so good. When you make that cold foam on top, it's so good and so addicting. But it just is so high calorie because I think it's 1 spoon of heavy cream has like 50 calories. And you're potentially using like 5 spoons of heavy cream just to make your foam. Plus milk, plus like extra sugar or sauces or syrups or whatever flavors in there. And it ends up, I've realized, like, the foam alone is, like, as much as my entire coffee calories. Because this coffee is probably around 200, realistically, maybe 250 calories. But whereas if I'm adding all that foam, now this is a 500 calorie coffee, okay? So good. The little hint of salt, the little hint of cinnamon. This is phenomenal. I do think that the sweetened condensed milk really adds in the creaminess that I've been looking for. Sorry, I'm literally just leaving my whole fridge wide open. I'm about to put this in my fridge. It's so, so good. It really does add that creaminess. And like, you know, when I used to do like splashes of heavy cream into my drink, but that stuff like adds like the creaminess and it also adds the sugar for me. And it just like has a very unique flavor. It's super duper good. Back to the food. It's looking pretty good. It's getting a little watery now. Usually I let them all thaw and melt. Leave this open a little bit or turn up the heat. Because then it kind of starts to evaporate most of the water and you get more of a crispy edge. But I hope you guys are doing great. Thanks for watching my videos. Truly, guys, I have wanted to be a YouTuber basically my whole life. Like, since YouTube almost existed, I would watch cute girls' hairstyles and Alicia Marie and, like, who else was there that was super popular when I was a young kid? I forget, but there was so many people I'd watch, and I was obsessed, and I always wanted to be a little YouTuber. And I tried making like little videos of like 100 pairs of clothes challenge and put 100 pairs of clothes on and all those things when they were super popular, or like a bunch of different things. But I was never able to stay consistent with it. And it's just so hard for me because I have to be so intentional about it because I work so much, guys. I know everybody thinks that they're busy or everybody thinks they work a lot, but I'm physically working 18 days in a row right now. I have probably only 3 days off in this entire October. I work, kid you not, mornings and nights. Like, I wake up at 5, I drop my kids off to school, I go to work, I pick them up from school, then I go back to work. And like yesterday, I didn't get home till almost 10 o'clock at night. Like, and then I come home and I go straight to my bed. That's why my house looks like this. I go straight to my bed and then get back up at 5 a.m. and do it all again. Okay? So that's the only reason I'm struggling. But like, honestly, it is my dream to be some sort of content creator, even if it's not full time. Even if I had like 10,000 subscribers, like that would mean my world to me. Okay? So I'm just trying to do this just to be funsies and cutesies and just relatable. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I am fluctuating my weight. Now it's going down. Today it was down by 2 pounds from when I came back from my trip. So I think we're back on track. I am obviously eating as much protein as possible. I am not eating out. I was about to eat out today. I kid you not. Mind you, it wasn't going to be unhealthy. I was going to go get like I don't know if you guys have Tim Hortons where you live, but Tim Hortons is just like a drive-through place. It has a lot of coffee and drinks, and our Tim Hortons is here. They have like chicken wraps with like chipotle sauce, or they have steak wraps, or they have this thing called a sourdough chicken panini, and that is like my favorite thing. It just has like mayo on it and just like chicken and basically sourdough bread and cheese. And I always add lettuce and just like devour that thing. And it's like only like 500 something calories or maybe even less. But it is so good, and I was about to get it, but then I'm also like really trying to stop spending my money. I have been broke all of my life, okay? I mean, now, like I said, guys, in the last couple years, I've worked on everything. I saved up. I bought a house, every single thing. And I've kind of resolved my spending addictions and stuff like that. But even like from eating out in Starbucks alone, like it was easily like at least $50 a week just to get, like, mind you, even if you just get one Starbucks a day, guys, that's almost $50 a week. And that's not even counting, like, say you're getting Chipotle every day, or you're getting, like I said, the Tim Hortons wrap. I don't know where I'm going with this, but my food is about to be done. I'm on my journey to losing 100 pounds, and I am very committed. I was at the gym today. I had a great workout, actually. Very good. I had 4,200 steps in by 9:45 a.m. today. Can you imagine? That's phenomenal. I'm very proud of myself. These noodles are done. I'm just at the point now where I'm trying to kind of crisp them up a little bit. If you guys can see, they do look very delightful and delish. Okay. Trying to get them a little more crispy. All the water has kind of like dried up, if you guys see what I mean. Because it was all like liquidy at first. And then I will eat this entire pot for 630 calories and 39, I think it was, grams of protein. And then I will have my latte. My latte also has protein in it because it's made with the Fairlife milk that has 13 grams of protein per cup, which is now going to put me at almost 100 grams of protein for my day. And it is only going to be 1 o'clock, which is phenomenal. So if you guys are new here, I try to pack almost all my calories into the first half of my day. I eat 700 calories on average for breakfast and another like 700 for lunch-ish. And they usually have around like 40 grams or more of protein for each of those meals. And then I will typically have like a light dinner. And I will try to eat it between like 5 to 7 o'clock. And try not to eat anything else late at night. Nothing. Like if I come home and I'm starving, I can't sleep, I will have something very light. It would have to be like a banana, an apple, a kiwi. But honestly, I've been doing good. Like yesterday, I ate my dinner at like 5:30 and I did not eat anything else the rest of the night. And I was totally fine. That's another good reason about going to bed early is like you don't have time to like late night snack. Okay. I love watching secret eaters. Okay. If you guys are obese or overweight and you can't figure out why you can't lose the weight or this or that, or you try to blame every single thing but your calories, check the videos like secret eaters, or they have super size versus super skinny. Like I love watching shows like that. Secret eaters is so fun to watch. It's basically these people who think they shouldn't be the weight that they are, which I used to be in that mindset. I used to be very not self-aware and like delulu and be like, I'm barely eating anything. But then like I'd have like a muffin for breakfast and then a Starbucks. And then like I'm starving still. And that's already 1,000 calories for my breakfast alone, you know? But it just basically is these people who get literal private investigator follows them around and like they have no idea they're being followed. So they basically catch them eating all the snacks, and then they'll see that they like snack on like 4,000 or 6,000 calories a day. Or like the one guy was drinking like 700 calories of just drinks alone in a day, and it was like orange juices and stuff that he thought were healthy. So it's very eye-opening. I feel like that's a great place to start because movies like that are so fun to watch. They're free on YouTube. I watch them literally on here. They're really interesting to watch, and then they kind of like have this big screen and they like show them everything they ate and like confront them, and it's really interesting. Some of them like start crying and being dramatic, and other people like are defensive. Other people are like, wow. But I'm going to leave this at here. This is so long. I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful week. Thank you for watching. My noodles are done. Here they are. They look absolutely delightful.